So I'm just playing, man.
Yeah.
I just pick it up and I
Keep going.
just strum and play. So
Nice.
and I'm working on playing for my kindergartners.
Okay.
I do that too.
Yeah. Well, that's a good segue. So those kind of leadership qualities and finding like something that you like to do has led you to the teaching path.
Yeah.
So how did we both? Well, did you have a marketing degree as well? You did marketing,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So how did you go from business and marketing to finding a passion for teaching?
Man, it's crazy. Like, it's so funny how like wrong you can be. And no shade or anything, because like again, like that's just my path. That's just like what I went through. But like I look back at the kid that like went on an interview at like an ad agency, and I'm like, bro, like I can already tell you you're gonna hate it. And I did. Like I was so uncomfortable, and like it just
Did you get that job, or
it was like an internship, and they gave me like a call back, but I think by the time I left the building, I understood like
no way.
no way. It's just funny, like, you know, I remember talking to like professors, and like I remember a professor being like, do you want this? Like, do you want to be an ad, or do you want to be in advertising? And I was like, he's like, you can't think about it. It's either yes or no. And I was like, yes. And I just like said yes. Like
intense.
pressure, and like that's just what it was. It was like pressure to like pick something. And like, you know, at that point I didn't know. So
yeah, who really knows?
yeah, still don't know. But I just you just like take a step forward where you think will be good. And like at the time I thought it was marketing or advertising. It's not. So anyways, I think when I was living in Tampa, like I started to just like get these thoughts in my head, and the thought was like that there are kids that need to be helped, and there are kids that like need to be saved, which sounds kind of extreme, but like that was like the thought in my head. It was like there are kids that like need saving. So
you were working, you had went like a traveling job right at the time.
Yeah, I was traveling. Again, not it. But I remember talking to my dad, and he was like, okay, like where do you think these kids are that need to be saved? I was like, I don't know, like everywhere, but I think like I want to be in Michigan for it, which is like where my like cousins and some grandparents live. I just have family up here. So like I moved to Michigan with like a couple goals in mind. That like one I was just going to move to Michigan by myself, which is like kind of a goal and like a leap and a challenge like in itself. And then two was that I was going to like take a step into teaching, you know, just to see like if I would like it. So the first thing I did to try teaching was I became a sub. And
how was your first day of subbing?
My first day subbing was awesome. it was the best day of subbing that I had.
What happened on that day?
Crap. What happened on the day? So leading up to it, like the couple weeks, like I scheduled my first day like online. I was like, okay, like October 29th, like is my first day subbing. And leading up to it, like I'm big into like mantras and just like speaking things kind of into existence, and just using that as like a tool to prepare for something. So I just kept saying, I'm a teacher. Like I look in the mirror and just say, I'm a teacher, because I'm not, and I wasn't, you know? And I knew that I had to go in on that first day and like act like I was a teacher when I wasn't. Like I've never ever been in front of a group of kids in my whole life.
Isn't it
I
crazy that you
finally,
just say that you're something and then all of a sudden you are?
I became it. And I
Right?
fucking was. Like, I nailed it. I nailed that day. It was just like, that day gave me so much like confirmation in myself that at least said like, okay, you're on the right path, man. Like,
Hmm.
keep going with this. Like, you're on to something.